Welcome everyone to Feel Good Friday. This is our weekly show where we share with you guys some good news from all over the world to show you that there is still a lot of good and positive things happening during the pandemic. Alright, so first things first, this is the MJKO website. So, if you do feel so inclined, please consider donating to mjko.ca. There's a red donate button in the top right. Alright, here we are, and there's a few different options on how you can donate. But of course, take care of yourself and your family before considering donating to MJKO. Our next one, before we start, you can visit Shape Your Life. Alright, shapeyourlifeboxing.com. You can check them out as well. Our first story from the Raptors. The Raptors just finished their game. They're currently up 3 games to nothing on the Brooklyn Nets. All right, this is the NBA playoffs. Hopefully we get to sweep. Next story from Second Harvest and Hellman's Canada. All right, I think everyone knows Hellman's from their mayonnaise. All right, so they're partnering up. So Hellman's Island is now open. For each spoiled turnip you drop off, Hellman's Canada will be donating a meal to help feed people in need. Read more about it and get more involved. Okay, so here's the graphic from Hellman's. So they're talking about Animal Crossing. It is the Nintendo Switch video game. All right, you can see it's very cartoony, but you know, I guess Hellman's made their own island, and you can visit other people's islands and donate stuff to them. So be sure to donate your spoiled turnips on Animal Crossing to Hellman's. Alright, next story. Tiny elephant shrew species missing for 50 years rediscovered. Well, I can see why they went missing. They're so small. And they call them elephants. So, let's see. The speedy Somali Senji has been lost to science until an expedition in Djibouti. Okay. A mouse-sized elephant shrew that has been lost to science for 50 years has been rediscovered alive and well in the Horn of Africa. Alright, can we get a zoom in? Oh, wow. Interesting. Alright, next let's go to a fun story. I love me some animals.
They're like the little dogs Wilbur tries to play with. They don't even seem fazed. They're like, ah, it's just Wilbur. Wilbur really believes he might be part guinea pig. He sees the dumplings eating and he decides this is something that I should be doing. Competitive veggie snacking. They get very frustrated with each other. Very brother-sister. Market Price will take food from Wilbur's mouth without any fear whatsoever. Wilbur sighs at Market Price. He yells at her. She yells right back. But I could tell he would do anything for her. He tends to mimic whatever it is that they do. He would see them eating lettuce, and so he would spite eat it first. Like,
I feel like this dog, Wilbur, he just wants to fit in, so he's doing whatever the gerbils, or is it gerbils? No, guinea pigs, sorry. Guinea pigs are doing. They eat lettuce, so he eats lettuce.
our daily routine. I get the dumplings, Wilbur gets on his bed, we throw piles of lettuce out there. And then when they're done, they actually walk themselves back across the house into their room. So occasionally we'll...
That is too cute. Our next story from the TTC, which stands for Take the Car. No, I'm just kidding. It stands for the Toronto Transit Commission, all right, is finally issuing credits for monthly passes from March and April, all right? So, of course, everyone knows here in Canada, that's when everything shut down in March, and that's when everyone's like just stopped using the TTC. All right, so it was completely dead in March and April. So let's take a read. So Toronto transit users have been demanding that the TTC issue a credit or refund for monthly. Wait, they've been demanding TTC issue credit or refund? I have not seen that. I mean, I canceled my Metro passes in March. But I guess some people didn't. All right, for monthly passes in March and April for months now, and the agency is finally doing just that. So the TTC announced starting today, Presto will begin loading prorated credits for March and April monthly passes onto its systems. Anyone who purchased a monthly pass for March or April but didn't travel on the TTC, all between March 18th and 31st or April 1st to 30th, is eligible for a credit, as are commuters who traveled on the TTC for some but not all days in those periods. Interesting. That will be interesting indeed, because I did have a Metro Pass in March. Alright, next one is going to be a tasty one. Alright. Best Toronto sandwich. 50 essential sandwiches in Toronto. Alright, so let's take a look. The egg bebe. Start your day with the egg bebe with one. Okay. Spicy bacon, scrambled egg, and Monterey cheese. Probably saying that wrong. I don't know. I have to click the arrow. Okay. What's this one? The Big Cluck. Fried chicken. PG Cluck does best after the Big Cluck. Wow. The loaded kebab CC. Probably butchering that name. Now all these sandwiches look so different. Okay, this looks like a cheesesteak. The beef cheesesteak. Oh. The smoked meat. Ooh. What is this? The OG. What is this? Cream cheese, tomato, red onions, and capers. Wow. The Polo Loco Tostonwich. Interesting. The mind-blowing chicken. An epic Egyptian chicken sandwich from Maha's. Ooh, Maha's is actually pretty close to me. Might have to go check that out. The Camel Club. Man, all this is making me hungry. The jerk chicken. Ooh, jerk chicken is pretty good. The chicken peri peri. The porchetta and crackling. The classic veal. I don't think I've ever had veal. Wonder how that tastes. Ooh, the veggie. Wait, how did they call this the veggie? Okay, so a Chilean style steak sandwich are among the many specialties at Completo. Oh, okay. They just top a bunch of vegetables on it, I guess. It's not actually vegetarian. The lobster roll. Nice. Wait, what else is that under the lobster? Looks like bacon. Wow. The loaded patty. Alright, I heard this is one of Drake's favorite. The kimchi chopped cheese. Soul shaker fills squishy yellow buns with chopped ground beef, roasted kimchi, pickles, lettuce, cheese, and a tangy special sauce. That looks interesting. The eggplant. California Sandwiches has been a Toronto institution since 1967. It's all thanks to their hot Italian sandwiches. The mortadella. Wow. The jerk chicken. Wow. What? A jerk chicken gets served freshly made with cocoa bread at Roywood's. That literally looks like they stuck a whole jerk chicken just in between this sandwich bread. It looks like you still got the bone in there too. What? How are they gonna eat that? The Italian cold cut. All right, that's a classic. The hot Italian. So a legendary St. Lawrence Market sandwich maker Ono Mustachio knows how to make a hot Italian sandwich. The cevapi. This looks like it will be a messy sandwich, but the belly of the beast. Ooh. Okay, so Dante's Inferno Pintaccia is topping crusty bread with marinated pork belly and sauteed mushrooms. The veal again. More veal, eh? All right, the Italian meatball. All right, I can get behind that. The beer braised brisket. The fried chicken. Yum. The mortadella. I feel like I've said this before. The Berlin doner. Oh, threw some fries on it. The chub chub. All right. The honey kimchi chicken. The muffaletta. The mac chicken. That kind of might be a, copyright infringement on the McDonald's McChicken. The Cubano. Ooh, la Cubana. Yes. The Reuben patty melt. The pork belly. Wow, all these great sandwiches. Wait, what is that? The egg? Interesting. I think they might give me a sandwich after this. Wait, the bacon shark. For a meal that's one of a kind, Randy's Rotis serves this traditional West Indian dish. No, wait, they actually serve shark. The shrimpy po' boy. Classic pea meal. Ooh, pea meal, nice. And I think that's it, right? Yes, that is it. Our next story, dazzling photographs of 1950s and 60s Toronto. Let's take a look. All right, so the corner of Yonge and Broad in the 1950s. Check out this Marquis of the Savoy. The sparse Toronto skyline on the outset in the 1960s, prior to the rise of the TD Centre, the tallest building here is the Canadian Bank of Commerce. Wow. Looking east on Bloor from Bathurst to Midtown's now, the hot dogs, Rogers Cinema. Okay. Recognize this, and what is this intersection? The Yonge and Bloor before the birth of the Bloor Danforth line. Wow, when passengers would board east and west routes via the streetcar platforms. Okay, here we're looking south on Yonge Street from College with the Eaton's building on the right. Really? Yonge College, okay. View of the streetcars. Bloor and Bedford. This is Coxwell and Queen. Wait, a streetcar sweeper clears the road. Wait, they do this? You put like snow plows onto the streetcars back then? Wow. This is Yonge Street on Gold. Huh. Dundas on Gold. Where is this? Arrowway 1. Considered the nicest port in the world at the time. Okay, this still looks the same. City Hall. This was in 1965. City Hall. It still looks the same. University. 1968 Glendale. Yonge and Dundas. Pre-Hard Rock Cafe. Wow. Okay, where is this? I don't recognize any of this. Bronsonsville Car House, okay. Wait, this is Nathan Phillips Square. Looking west on Queen Street from Bay. From Nathan Phillips Square, decorated for the holidays. Huh? Oh yeah, I guess that's Nathan Phillips Square. Wow. Okay. Last week reported that the Toronto Zoo baby red panda were born. Now they got more pictures of them, so let's take a look. Ooh. Alright, they got video. Wow. And yes, red pandas are red when they're fully matured adults. I guess they don't come out red. Oh, their eyes are starting to open. Huh. Oh, another video. Let's get it. Looks like a whole bunch of sleeping. Sleeping on the job. Gotta get them, out in the zoo exhibit. I'm just kidding. They're probably just, sleeping and growing as baby animals do. Interesting. All right, next one. Some good news out of 3M. So 3M, right, the N95 mask maker, to make critical N95 masks at Brockville, Ontario plant. Wow. Okay, so Ontario and federal government will split the $70 million cost to boost production capacity. Okay, the federal. Okay, N95 respirator masks at its plant in Brockville, Ontario, a move that will give Canada a domestic supply of critical PPE. All right, better late than never, I would say. That is good news. And of course, really good news for our future Canadians if anything ever happens. All right, so let's see. New $37 billion COVID-19 aid package extends CERB, expands EI, and adds recovery benefits, which I've already looked over. I do not qualify, so it doesn't apply to me. But we're still on CERB. CERB pays people $2,000 a month. So if you're on that, it gets extended until when? Did they specify? Oh, until, okay, so CERB, which has paid out more than $69 billion to make more than 8.6 million recipients, will now be in place until September 27th. So basically another month. Not bad. All right. Next story out of Utah. Utah students and staff who don't wear masks in schools can be charged with a misdemeanor. Wow. All right, this teacher's going to get charged, looks like it, because she's wearing a shield, not a mask. But that is very interesting news from the States. Very interesting keeping up with the news in the States. Lots of different states have different policies. All right, Toronto man got nearly $1,000 of wine for free thanks to an LCBO error. Okay, so an Ontario man got very lucky. Free wine last week after noticing that the price listed online for one bottle was $0. So, a local entrepreneur and business owner told his story. Okay, so last week I picked up 24 bottles of red wine worth a total of $940 from the LCBO for free. I am not joking. Here's what happened, he began. He went on to explain that he was browsing a group in which sales and coupons on alcohol are often posted. He noticed a post stating that specific LCBO. At first, he thought it was surely must have been an error and that would not allow him to check out for free wine in his cart. He added a bottle of whiskey to the order and to hit the LCBO's minimum online purchase of $50. Much to his surprise, they actually allowed him to check out with 4 whole boxes of wine, all for free. After 10 days with no shipment, confirmation email, he was assumed it was an oversight and it would be rectified, but then the news came in. The 4 boxes of wine awaited at his local LCBO. Wow. All right, let's take a look. All right, so he got his 4 boxes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow, these are huge boxes. And then here's a pricing error. Free wine. Wow, Cabernet Sauvignon. 750 milliliters. Wow, that is a big win for him. All right, next story. All right, so this retro diner near Toronto, it's actually, I think in Oakville, is a total 50s vibes, and some meals come in mini cars. So here's a meal. That looks like a tiny burger. All right, where is this place? Oakville. Yes, Oakville indeed. All right, so more NBA news. All right, so the draft lottery was last night. Who got the first? Oh, Minnesota got the first pick, and then I think Golden State got the second. Minnesota got the first, and then Golden State Warriors got the second pick. And then let's see Toronto. Toronto, we have the 29th pick and the 59th pick. So, I mean, we don't need the picks. We're going to win again. All right. Next one, from the Amazon rainforest in Brazil. So, Amazon indigenous protesters vow indefinite roadblock. All right, so members of the Kayapo indigenous tribe are blocking a highway through the Brazilian Amazon, demanding help against the new coronavirus and an end to illegal mining and deforestation. That I can get behind. All right, even without the whole coronavirus, right? Illegal mining and deforestation was kind of destroying the Amazon rainforest, right? So that is, a cause I can get behind. Our next story from Airbnb. All right, they've been, facing a lot of adversity through this pandemic, but now they're going to ban all house parties worldwide. All right, so I guess that's it. No more parties. I'm just kidding. It's probably only specific to Airbnbs. All right, so Airbnb has banned house parties as part of its in the wake of coronavirus pandemic. Well, not a good look for Airbnb, which has been, going down slightly because of the pandemic. Nobody's booking Airbnbs, but that is a good move by them. Next news story from Greta Thunberg meets Angela Merkel, who is the German leader of Germany, in a fresh push for climate action. Wow. Okay, they're sitting so far apart. So, Swedish activist Greta Thunberg on Thursday urged German Chancellor Angela Merkel to be brave, in quotes, in the fight against global warming, as she thought to breathe fresh life into the climate movement overshadowed by the coronavirus pandemic. All right. As we know, Greta Thunberg has been a pretty outspoken and well-known activist. And Angela Merkel, actually, I respect her a lot. She is one of the best leaders in the world, in my opinion. And next one, aquarium reports a wave of webcam visits amid COVID shutdown. All right, so webcams. All right, well, aviary cam. All right, let's see. Any birds? Bird is the word, right? Oh. So the Monterey Bay Aquarium. I guess they have birds at aquarium too. All right, let's take a look. Coral Reef Cam. Yes. Coral Reef. Let's see if we can find Dory. Are they playing music? All right, let me turn the music off. I don't want to get copyright striked. They need to zoom out. This is way too zoomed in. I need to see more fish. All right, let's... Ooh, jellyfish. Let's take a look at the jellyfish. Whoa. Now this is a good cam. Did they show any info about the animals? No. But that's okay. Kelp Forest Cam. All right, let's take a look at the Kelp Forest Cam. Whoa. All right, now this is a good angle. Monterey Bay Aquarium. You can Google them and hopefully you can find the live streams at home. Let's take a look at the other ones. Monterey Bay Cam. Okay. Let's see what this live cam is about. It's literally just the open bay. Wow. Okay. Moon Jelly Cam. All right, let's see. Ooh. All right, let's get through all of them. Oh yeah, zoom out. There we go. What are all these bubbles? Stingray? What is that down there? Man, I do not know my fishes at all. Ooh, penguin. Here we go. Penguin cam. Ooh, I like the thumbnail. Staring right at me. Man, they're just chilling like a villain. I hear penguins are pretty social and they enjoy the visitors and the interaction they get with the, you know, human visitors. And they've been pretty lonely with no visitors lately. And actually, I think a few weeks ago, there was a news report that one of the zoos bought the penguins in their zoo a bubble machine just to keep them active and engaged. Alrighty. Ooh, sea otter cam, yes. Wait, the sea otter cam is down until it's back up. You oughta check out another webcam. Ha! You got me, Monterey Bay Aquarium. Alright, let's see. The shark cam. The best for last. Let's do it. Better not be down. Oh, it's up. Here we go. Imagine they fit a great white shark in there. That'd be insane. but they can only fit small to mid-sized sharks in most aquariums. And looks like they got some other different species of fish in there as well, like these small ones. What is that big one? What is that on the right? A sandbag? Wow. All right, let's move on. I think we've covered all the cams. Yes, we did. All right, so next story from Australia. Okay, so Victorian friends dig up a fortune after finding 2 giant gold nuggets worth $350,000. That's interesting. All right, so you might think there's not much gold left to uncover in Victoria's iconic gold fields. Wow. Well, these Aussie blokes are proving otherwise after digging up a fortune near Turnagulla, west of Bendigo. So Brent and Ethan have unearthed not 1 but 2 giant gold nuggets. The nuggets weigh 3.5 kilos combined, and at current gold prices are worth $350,000. If they're sold to a collector, they could even get up to 30% more. Wow. Huh. That's interesting. Usually if you find like treasure or gold and stuff like that, usually the government just kind of like takes it. But that's pretty cool that they can make some money off it. All right. This one is from Chile? Yes, Chile. So, stranger disguised as Batman delivered meals to homeless people in Santiago. One of the citizens of Santiago, in Chilean capital, came forth to help out the needy and homeless in a unique way, disguising himself as Batman. Alright, so he wants to remain anonymous. Ooh, and good on him for wearing a mask. Alright, does he have a Batmobile? Let's take a look. Nope, he just has a regular car. But you know, he's still got the Batman outfit to keep him, you know, anonymous. Maybe he's not anonymous. Maybe he is the real, you know, Bruce Wayne. Oh, and he gave food to the dog. Nice. All right, we got a few more stories before we wrap it up. So coronavirus cases dropped 46% in parts of South Carolina with a mask mandate. Wow, who would have thought a mask, you know, kind of helps prevent the spread? So not, you know, not surprised, but that is good news. All right, UC Davis Research Lab to make environmentally friendly flip-flops from algae. All right, so let's take a look at this video. They look pretty flexible, so they're hoping to make beach visits more environmentally friendly. Biodegradable sandals. So yep, okay. I agree, it can pollute oceans, yep. I mean, if it's biodegradable, hopefully it doesn't degrade while you're wearing it. Substance is insoluble in water. Okay, so maybe it'll hold up. Very cool. All right, next story from Halifax. Halifax teen raises more than $17,000 for Beirut. So, with an entire community come together, this is exactly what Lebanon needs, said 17-year-old Jaden Lawin. Okay, so Jaden Lawin first heard about the deadly explosion in Beirut in early August. His mind immediately turned to his friends and family and living in Lebanon. Wow. Good on him for raising money for Beirut. All right, so cleaning the ocean and coastlines 1 pound at a time. So 2 surfers started a company that pulled almost 10 million pounds of garbage out of the ocean. All right, let's take a look at how they're doing it.
You know, we have to turn off the tap of plastic production and plastic consumption, because if we don't do that, we will constantly be cleaning the ocean, and cleaning the ocean alone will not end the ocean plastic crisis. Four Oceans started back in 2015 when Andrew and I took a surf trip to Bali, Indonesia, and saw just a crazy amount of plastic on the beaches there. It was unbelievable to see the amount of plastic that was on the beaches and how many people were just still swimming, playing, just chilling on the beach, acting like it was no issue. And that's when we wanted to start a business model that we could clean up all the plastic on that beach.
Wait, they're just doing it by hand? Wow, that's actually insane, because that's gonna take a lot more time. I thought, maybe they created a new technique or technology to, help them do it faster, But wow, they're doing it by hand. That's very admirable. Wow, look at that. That must take a lot of time.
70 captains and crews, 7 days a week that are cleaning our ocean, and incredibly stoked to say we've removed over 9.5 million pounds of trash from the ocean.
Wow.
And they've done such an amazing job, and we're coming up on 10 million pounds, and we're going to celebrate. It's a huge milestone for us, and right now we're looking at new locations and trying to advance the ways that we're collecting plastic, become more efficient with how we're collecting plastic out of the ocean and stopping it before it has a chance.
Alrighty, next story. This is an interesting story, actually. Identical twin sisters who married identical twin brothers both announced their pregnancies. I really wonder, okay, if they both have their child, okay, will the two kids look exactly the same? And if that is the case, they do look exactly the same, will they be mistaken for twins if they go to school together, for example? I wonder. Okay, that is very, very interesting. Gotta keep up with that. See if the kids look alike. Alright. Dog adoption and sales soar during the pandemic. We already knew this, but that is good news. Wait. We got dog video? Let's... Oh, that's very loud. Alright, let's full screen this. Gotta get some animal action here. All right. This is our second last video of the day. All right. A video shows officer rescuing man in wheelchair from tracks within seconds of train barreling past. All right. So let's full screen this.
See the heart-stopping video. It's hard to believe it's not a movie. A man in a wheelchair is stuck on the train tracks. A train is barreling at him. Without a second to spare, a hero police officer leaps into action. CBS's Mola Langhi has the incredible story.
At a busy railroad crossing in Lodi, California, Officer Eric Urea knew something was out of place.
As I was passing the tracks, saw the gentleman on the tracks sitting in his wheelchair, and it looked like he was kind of wiggling, like he was stuck.
Now stuck on the tracks, trying to get him out.
Her body camera shows that as she approached, a train was also approaching, and the man in the wheelchair was stuck.
So what I saw was the rear right wheel. It was actually in the track. Out of the corner of my eye, I can see the train is approaching. It's coming pretty fast at that point.
With the train coming fast, she had only 7 seconds, the video shows, to get to him.
I just grabbed his arm and I just pulled.
The 36-year-old officer said today it was only after seeing the video she appreciated the magnitude of what happened.
I don't think I did anything that was different from what my partners would have done. You know, the men and women.
Wow, literally, right as soon as she got him clear from the tracks, the train just ran over the wheelchair. That is insane. And she has, for the rest of her life, that is very commendable. She's ought to feel good about herself. Alright, last story of the day. Dennis Quaid, the actor, adopts Dennis Quaid, the cat. Some people say, the animals choose us. So was it Dennis Quaid who chose Dennis Quaid, or was it Dennis Quaid who chose Dennis Quaid? Alright, so let's see. Hollywood actor Dennis Quaid has a new furry friend, a cute black rescue cat. Its name, Dennis Quaid. Ooh. I wonder if they're gonna star in a movie together. We'll call it Dennis Quaid. Alright, so the two Dennises began when the actor heard from local news report that a black rescue cat named Dennis Quaid was a resident in an animal shelter in Virginia in need of a loving home. Quaid, the man, they had to put that in parentheses, who happens to be a co-host of the pet-themed podcast, The Pet Show, told 10 News that he couldn't resist adopting the 6-year-old cat from the Lynchburg Humane Society. Wow. It was really off the wall, but we couldn't resist, he said, adding, "I'm out to save all the Dennis Quaids of the world." That is hilarious. Alright, so we're going to wrap it up there. But before we go, if you are a youth, alright, so that means under 18, going through some tough times, some mental health difficulties, you know, the pandemic has been hard on many, please consider going to kidscellphone.ca. You can text them, call them, and live chat them. Alright. This next mental health resource is not age specific. You can go to Wellness Together Canada or visit the website at ca.portal.gs. Alright. So they have resources, mental health resources for youth and adults. Alright, so go check them out. Alright, so thank you everyone for joining me, and we'll see you all next time. Take care.